Hello, and welcome to the movie universe. I'm your host, Movie Fan. Today we continue on to part 2 of our little Disney Legends feature, and as I'm sure you figured out by this pot I'm wearing on my head, we're going to be talking about Johnny Appleseed. Now, unlike most tall tales, he was actually a real person, and it has been proven. However, the history and the legends of him differ, but that's just the way it is, and that's probably the way it will be as well. As the title obviously makes clear, it's about Johnny Appleseed. It starts off with him tending his apple trees, and he gets an inspiration from his guardian angel to go out there into the wilderness and plant apple trees, because you can make so much out of apples, and the settlers could really use them even if they don't realize it just yet. And pretty much the whole story is you see him planting some apple trees, and you see people take advantage of those apple trees because they got apples to eat and to make anything they can to survive out in the wilderness. And as this little short goes, he plants trees for the rest of his life until one day his angel comes back to bring him up to heaven to plant apple trees up there. It's a very good short, definitely worth watching. And I'll tell you this, there's more than one reason why this is a good short, because it's very true to the legend. Yeah, it actually is. It talks about Johnny Appleseed and, well, how he would do things like that. And it's definitely true to the legend about him wearing a pot for a hat and his love of animals, which a lot of people swear was actually true to the real man himself. So that's really good. Probably the best part about this short is the fact that it's narrated and sung by a legendary singer, actor, and comedian, Dennis Day. He narrates the story, he plays Johnny Appleseed and his guardian angel, and of course he does all the singing, because he was a great talented singer. If you ever heard him on Jack Benny's show, or seen The Life of Dennis Day, you know what I'm talking about. He was a very talented actor and singer. Of course, he's probably more noted for his singing than his acting, and sadly, a lot of people have forgotten that. This definitely proves what a good actor he really is, because to do the narration, and to sound like a scrawny little guy who just could not possibly do anything to make the world a better place, and as well as his old rugged guardian angel, that takes real talent to do that. And I'll tell you one other little bonus here. Dale actually makes a cameo appearance in there as just a chipmunk who's right with him. And I just love how they try to stay true to the legend as well as the real man himself, because there is a mythology that we're all guilty of. We all get this impression that he just wandered around in the forest just throwing apple seeds everywhere. That's not true at all. He actually found land where he could cultivate, and he just basically plowed it out and planted the seeds properly, which you do see in this little short. So it's true to the legend, and it's also true to the man. If you haven't seen this, you definitely should look it up. You can find it on my BitChute channel. Just click the link below, and you'll see it. Tune in next week, because we're going to be talking about Paul Bunyan. This is Movie Fan, signing off.